Hello there, this is Miss Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I am doing a new moon related reading. My intention is to just get a storyline of what the new moon is doing to somebody. This could be you, this could be someone you're dealing with. I just want to pick up on a collective vibe, and this could either tell me something on a grand scale or a very specific story. I have no idea which one it is, but we're going to find out. Okay, maybe it's relatable to you. And yeah, let's see where this goes. I did a makeup look and I just stopped at mascara. I didn't use any mascara and I don't know why. I'm kind of digging it, which is weird. But yes, okay. I'm already seeing two cards that really, I think, hit the nail on the head. I see expect powerful change and nothing is yet set in stone. So it's giving me this energy of a lot is subject to change. All right. I did a reading recently where it says, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Right now would be really good not to assume. Okay. Don't assume anything. Believe in the impossibles at the bottom. Don't assume a dang thing. Okay. Let me get one card. You are good enough. Wow, that's a nice reminder. I feel like there's something incoming, and this is really just a reminder to keep your vibrations high so that you can receive it, or so that you can be accepting of whatever these changes are, okay? You and your loved ones are safe. I'm getting a lot of physical changes with this one, so people could be concerned about friends and family. And this says, hold your vision. So again, keep your vibrations up. Try to keep this perspective of glass half full as opposed to half empty. Like, hold your vision of what you want to manifest, because things are subject to change right now. And you don't want to assume the worst as to repel the good, okay? That's the vibes that I'm getting. All right. I feel like with this card, balance spirituality with practicality, I'm getting this energy of, you know how stuff happens energetically before it happens in the physical world? It's like, and this, I know this is the case because I'll be dreaming something months in advance, sometimes even years, and I'll see it snowball effect into exactly what I dreamt of. I had a very strong revelation about someone very close to me back in 2021, and now I'm seeing what that dream was trying to warn me about, okay? And I was warning the person already, like, hey, I saw this in my dream. Is this true? Is the da-da-da? And this person admitted to certain truths. They were denying, like, it being a warning. And I'm seeing what's happening now. And it started back in 2021. So I'm telling you right now, things happen energetically before they ground themselves in the physical world. And I really get this vibe of certain things that took place energetically, maybe even a few months back, are now going to start grounding themselves, okay? So maybe you had a dream and you're going to see something pan out based on a dream you've had, okay? However you guys intuitively pick up on your messages, it's different for everybody, but dreams are like very, like a telltale sign of what could have taken place energetically that will take place physically, okay? Before I sat down as well, I heard something about Trouble in Paradise, and then I heard a song, come, chameleon, red, gold, and green. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with what I'm going to be receiving here, but I'm just going to leave the floor open for whatever wants to come through. But yes, keep your spirits up. Hold your vision for what you believe you deserve and want to manifest, and you and your loved ones are safe given this transition, which is always a nice reminder. What do we need to know? I'm using the After Tarot. I'm seeing progression for some of you in a soulmate cycle. Yeah, karma, chameleon. It's not about karma. Justice, Two of Cups, and the Chariot. And I'm getting, be okay with how this takes place. I don't know why. With the Two of Cups, Justice, and the Chariot is progressive energy. It's forward movement. Justice is balance restored. And the Two of Cups speaks of soulmates, connections. And again, I'm just getting this vibe of you don't know until you know. It's like hold your vision, be neutral to outcome, but you don't know until you know. Okay? There's something here about a person also knowing what they don't want versus what they do want. And I'm seeing a rejection take place, but that from that rejection, forward movement is initiated. Right? I see a rejection. The Four of Cups is no thank you. And this is forward movement and balance restored. Okay. All right. Can we get a overall energy here? That's another thing. The weirdest thing happened to me this morning. I had an app, and this app is called See What You Eat. So you monitor what you put in your body by taking pictures of your food. And this morning, I kid you not, this app was bugging out. It was bugging out. It woke me up because it kept leaving a million notifications. It's like, take a picture of what you eat. Take a picture of what you eat. It kept saying, ding, 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 ding. I swear like 20, 30 times. It would not stop. Even when I opened the phone to look at this reminder pop up, it kept going off. It was like something urging me to wake up. And even the birds outside started mimicking the noise that my phone was making. And Tasha is my witness because I contacted her immediately. I said, this is weird. My phone is bugging out. I feel like that was spirit. I feel like I had to wake up for some fine reason. But yes, phone bugging out. I had to delete the app so that it would stop. That's how persistent it was. So you could get very strange occurrences or coincidences taking place or warning signs. I thought that was the most random thing ever. Interesting. The Page of Cups. This is someone coming forward to either communicate, express themselves, or introduce themselves. This is in the emotional department. This story could be specific, but this could definitely be for you. Yeah, man. This is someone who they express a page, but they feel more than just a page. There's a knight behind it. This new moon is making maybe somebody more expressive than usual. Yeah, there are also insecurities here around doing this at all. This is someone who struggles with being vulnerable because they're in their head about this offer, this expression, this gesture. I mean, this is all they think about. Eight Swords is mental entrapment about expressing emotions. Okay. This is someone who could be working to distract themselves from these thoughts. Okay, this is someone who might have a lot of demands. I'm seeing something about a phone or communication on a screen. This is, but yeah, overall energy is a Page of Cups, emotional expression and introduction. This could be an admirer confessing their feelings. I mean, we do have Valentine's Day coming around the corner, so we have the Hierophant. Wow. So I see this energy of someone wanting to make the right choice for them. There's somebody here who could have been confused about what avenue is best for them. And I see a person being very fixated on wanting to do the right thing, make the right choice in life. Okay, that's a focal point. There could be a spiritual lesson attached to something here. Yes, definitely. With the Hangman, that's a different perspective gained. Okay, maybe somebody is doing this after having gained a different perspective about a situation, about themselves. I definitely see somebody here. It's almost like a spiritual lesson is coming full circle for this person. A lot of majors. We have Taurus, Leo, and Pisces. We have a crooked judgment card. Somebody here could have definitely gotten spanked by the universe in doing something the wrong way. That's what it feels like. When I get crooked judgment, it's like, oh, you're going to learn today. It's like, you're not going to want to repeat that again. Judgment has been passed. That's what had somebody caught up in suspense, needing to look at things from a different perspective. So this reads like, I want to turn over a new leaf. I don't want to repeat the same patterns of the past. I already got the consequences that came with doing that. That's what this reads like. So this new moon is giving people a new perspective on how to go about things the right way in some area of their life. There are also certain things they don't want to revisit, okay? Somebody here definitely nailed a coffin to certain things that they don't want to have to do again. They don't want to, they don't want to have to stub their toe again. The goat man. Toxin, something related to the ego. This is someone trying to get a handle or kind of rise above this. I also hear something about a bruised ego. Maybe somebody wants to like gain control of their life, because it's so funny when someone who goes through karma, right? It's like, wow, I messed up and I'm getting consequences for my actions. But there's a little bit of anger in there as well. I get a bit of a grumpy energy, like, oh, like somebody who's almost angry with themselves or frustrated. And it's like, I want to get a handle on the negativity that surrounds me. I want to get control over the toxin that bred in my life. Like when I get the Emperor and the Goat Man, it's like, this is the ego winning in full control. And this is a more healthy version of control, trying to get control over this chaos that has bred in their life. It's almost like, I'm just getting this energy of a sense of arrogance, but also oblivion. So it's like, well, I'm puffing myself up and I think that I am this, that, and the third, but really I have addictions that control me. It's kind of like you're not aware of how this thing is in control of your life. Whether it's you fall for temptation, you give into addictions, you make choices based on your ego, you miss opportunities based on your ego. It's like it's somebody who walks around with this level of, I'm in control of my life, but when really this one's been in control all along. And there's a level of frustration that comes from a person who loves being in control of their surroundings, realizing they really weren't all along, whether it's the relationships they surround them with, controlling their life. Like I feel like there have been certain consequences recently dished out that has a person gaining a new perspective of how they really aren't in control. I have my God card here and I have the devil here. When I get this, it's like there are no other cards out. This is, for me, the higher power, and this is the Goat Man. This is judgment being passed, good or bad, and this is a new perspective gained. So it's really telling me, especially with this one here, it's like, wow, here I thought I had control of my life, when really my life has been basically ruled by this one, until I realized what the consequences of what this one got me. It's almost like a false sense of control. Somebody here had a false sense of control, and they're realizing they're really not in control because karma is real. I've been getting a lot of karma related readings lately. This is someone who wants control over the negativity in their life. What's behind the Emperor? 4 Swords. Yeah, they're healing this. They're healing this. I heard the word exposure. Somebody here could be working up the courage for something. Why is the Goat Man here? There's more this Goat Man wants to say. There's pain, yes. Someone is hurting over a choice they made from this energy. Either something stroked their ego, they gave into temptation, or they made a deal with this one and they're hurting from it. So it's like, I'm like, this one has more to say. This one caused this person pain. It's like their ego or the lower vibrations that they entertained really hurt whoever this energy is. Okay, it's like I'm hurting as a result of my toxic ways, or as a result of the toxicity I have around me, because they were all faulty cups. They were all a false sense of joy, bliss, validation, or fulfillment. It's like they were illusions all along. Somebody is hurting and realizing this. It's kind of like, well, I make choices. I'm in control of my life. But really, it was this one who fooled you all along. You know how stupid you feel after the fact? Like, damn. That's what I feel. Someone's like, well, damn. I'm really not all that, like, in a bag of chips. That's what this feels like. And this is someone who wants to work on themselves. Okay. Dang. Yes, there's so much upset here. It's really disappointment in the self. I had done a reading. I would advise y'all to go look at it from breakdown to breakthrough. This is definitely in here somehow. So this is someone maybe coming out the other end of a very sad, sorry state. Yes. Yeah, and you know what? I feel this is also someone who feels in this state because someone rejected them, or someone that they maybe have respect for doesn't want them in this way. Because the Queen of Swords can have stiff opinions now. I should know. Right? Air sign. There could be air signs here, but with the Four of Cups, it's like, I don't like this. Somebody here, a physical person, expressed something to this individual that they don't like. And they respect this person. I don't care if this is this individual's mother, a sibling, a therapist, a doctor. Is like, listen, if you're going to keep doing this, this is what's going to happen to you. There's something a person expressed that has them in their feelings. Okay. Okay. And then Six of Swords. Yeah. This is someone who's trying to move away from the toxin. This is the direction it's going. It's like, I want to leave these ways behind. But the opposing energies kind of want to keep this person there. It's like, you know, when you have a toxic friends group and you want to move above that, well, they're going to cling on to be like, hey, where are you going? What are you doing? Aren't you going to hang out with us? And you're like, no, I kind of don't want to. They're going to get angry. They're going to be like, well, why aren't you in low vibration with us? So this person's toxic environment is kind of putting up a fight here. It's like, oh, you're better than us now? Where are you going? This is someone who's ascending out of toxic ways. This is where something comes in. I don't know if this is electronics, like there could be communication over the phone that becomes excessive, or just alerts. The same thing that happened to my phone. It was the weirdest thing, I promise you. To the point where the bird started mimicking the noise, thinking it was like a mating call or something. It was so random. It was like my phone was cha-ching, 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 and I literally hear the bird. I was like, what are y'all doing? I woke up in the weirdest state this morning. I was like, what is going on today? This cover card I always deem as a phone or a monitor. So somebody here could be alerting, or there is an alert of a person's departure or arrival. It reads like, okay, there is an alert about a person's transitions. This could be as simple as, hey, I'm going out for a drive, and this person leaves their friends behind. And so it's texting, oh, so-and-so just left. Oh, so it's like an alert. It just reads like an alert. It's like people are alerted about this person moving forward to calmer waters because they've had enough of this. It's like, I've had enough of this lifestyle. I've had enough of you people. I've had enough of this. It's like they really took a good old look at who they consider friends, family. It's like this person prefers to be a lone wolf than they want to be a part of this gang, this group, this community. I really see a transition here. This is someone who has been isolating from these exact people who are now causing a problem. And this person's been probably seeing things. This person's been uneasy. It's like, I'm up at night. This doesn't feel comfortable anymore. This person's not comfortable. Okay. This is someone who wants out. I've had enough here. That's what this reads like. And there's an alert about this person moving on. Never mind about the Six of Swords. I'm really getting this grumpy energy from this goat man. Queen of Swords. Wow. So this person could be wisening up, taking someone's advice, taking someone's word for something. A Queen of Swords is very communicative. I saw it earlier. This is the person they respect, right? It's like, let's say their mom gave them some good old advice and said, listen, hey, if you don't stop these toxic ways, you know you're going to fall ill. I want you around. Let's say this is a sibling and they're like, listen, this and that and the third is going to get you in problems. Or if this is a doctor, they're like, if you eat this one more time, you will literally da 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 da. If this is a lover, it's somebody who had their best interest at heart that communicated, hey, this is that and the third. There's a warning here, okay? This Queen of Swords is like, let me speak some sense into you. This person got a warning from someone who genuinely cares. And either they have seen what somebody warned them about, or it's like, no, they're going to wisen up and take the advice of someone who has encouraged them to transition away from this place, people, thing, job, habit, whatever it is. This new moon is almost like, now there's an attraction to this energy. It's like, what you said is motivating me. What you said is a call to action, okay? The Knight of Wands is like brave action. It's a call to action. Either they're now attracted to these ways, attracted to that mindset. That's not something you can change overnight. This is someone who's growing an attraction for the right way because they're now becoming repelled by the wrong way. Again, this took a while because whoever this is, they did indulge in these ways. Well, I'm hearing once upon a time, it was like second nature. It was like second skin to this person. Something happened. Consequences took place for this person to take a different look. And I feel like they're heeding advice from someone who genuinely cares. You see how this woman is giving him water while he's upside down in suspense? This could have been somebody who aided someone through their spiritual ascension, awakening of a sorts, so that they could digest a spiritual lesson here. This person probably started reading more. I'm hearing books on spirituality, or books on their mindset, their diet. There's something this person started becoming more interested in, okay? And now it's like they're motivated by somebody who almost wanted the best for them all along. Again, this could be platonic or romantic, but it's someone who maybe definitely had a serious conversation with them or a sit down, okay? This is someone who pointed something out or encouraged them to go down a new path. I have a cover card again. Yes, a path away from manipulative energies. You see how this one's moving forward? The Five of Swords is with manipulative energies who were selfish or indulgent all along. The Nine of Cups is very like me, about personal desires. Okay. Ace of Cups. This is like a new lease on life in terms of emotional fulfillment. The right cup. Okay. This is the Holy Spirit. In Dutch, we say hostie. Okay. That's like the communion, right? I feel like this is a healthy cup. Now this person is fixated on a healthy lifestyle, a healthy, you know, sense of direction, maybe even a healthy love life, okay? Now somebody's like, they're fixated on exactly the thing that they once upon a time never cared to entertain because they were stuck here. And I really feel what Spirit is saying was how I was referring to things happening energetically before they ground themselves in the physical world. This has been slowly taking place energetically, and soon enough will start grounding itself in the physical world. This level of change doesn't happen overnight. Certain realizations only come to people when they stub their toe 1,000,000 times. Okay, I feel like this person has gone through spiritual changes that soon enough will take place in the physical world, and some kind of an alert is put out as a result. Now, I don't know what kind of alert this is, but I definitely see electronics being a big theme here. So let's say somebody is leaving a job because the job is toxic. Coincidentally, a friend of mine, she's putting in her resignation letter. It's like alert. Oh, so-and-so is resigned. Oh, so-and-so. It's like, sit down. But I'm seeing that here. It's like alerts about a person's transition, departure. It's like, whoa, they finally had the gonads to do it. That's what it's giving. It's giving gossip as well. It's like, dang, they finally had the gonads to cut that person off. Wow. It's giving, oh, wow. Dang, I can't make it up. Page of Swords, I'm done. What is the Page of Swords known for? Observant, a stalker. right? It's not even, they come in packs, y'all. It's like this one does the snooping, but there's a gang. It's like people are watching this person. Yeah, we have justice. Okay, that's how the energies balance itself out. This is someone who's being watched, monitored. It's because it's like, wow, they're doing what others maybe didn't have the gonads to do. Wow, I just see an energy of bravery. It's like, wow, even given these circumstances, this person is still moving forward. This person is still leaving this behind. This person still has it in them to keep going forward. And that's admirable, honestly. That's what I'm seeing. It's like people are like, wow, they really went there. It's like, I feel because there's a pull here. God's source, the universe, is presenting this person an opportunity to get it right. What makes you think they wouldn't go for that? I'm getting a lot of chills. Confirmation. I can't make it up. Okay, I got a text saying he got it, thumbs up. So it's almost like they are getting a green light. They are receiving the opportunity. This is a person receiving the opportunity to get it right. Yeah, if I'm going to sit there, think about it. If I got spanked by the universe, right? Karma hit me straight in my face and I'm flat down. I'm like, wow, these are the consequences of my actions that I'm not proud of. And God is like, okay, you learned your lesson. Here's an opportunity to do it differently. Why the heck would I not take it? So the opportunity is going to become obvious to this person. Now, they obviously have their free will. They can either sit where they're at, swim in misery, or take the opportunity to transition. And what's on my table is someone transitioning, right? It's like, well, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I listen to that person who gave me some solid advice? Because obviously what I'm doing ain't working. Do you get what I mean? It's like this person sees a glimmer of light. It's like Spirit is like, hold the vision. Hold the vision for this change. Hold the vision for the possibility for this actually being the case. Don't lose sight of what good can do in your life. Okay? This is, you are good enough. So go ahead, accept that offer. Accept the possibility for something different. And people who don't love themselves, people who don't feel like they're worthy of taking these blessings, they won't. And it's a very sad, sorry place to be with this one. Why would I want to be booed up with a toxic goat man / ticks? It's like, no, I do not want these kind of relationships. I do not want to entertain these kinds of addictions. I do not want to be even, remotely in the vicinity of these things. And it's like, but you have to love yourself enough to even accept good when you see it. That's why the first card is you are good enough. There is a reminder here for somebody who needed it, that they're good enough to accept better in their life. If you don't feel that you're worthy of better, you will never reach for the stars. You will sit in this muddled pool of grossness. This is someone who got spanked in the surroundings of toxin. It's almost like this one already collected. It's like a debt collector. It's like once upon a time, you agreed to partake in something negative. Someone here has reached past the point of what the consequences came with this energy. It's like, I've already seen what entertaining this would do. Maybe even a couple times. Enough for me to realize that this is a problem. Judgment. Are you going to stay here? Or are you going to grow up? Basically, are you going to ascend once this consequences come? Or are you going to stay here with the rest of them? Someone realizes they don't want to stay there with the rest of them. They want something healthy, maybe something pure, something genuine, or they just want to come clean, be clean. I'm hearing it's like a renewal. This is someone taking the opportunity. And I don't know what this has to do with soulmate cycles, but for some of you, this is a masculine, a runner, an avoidant, or just like someone who really was on the wrong side of town. And with justice to the Two of Cups, that's how something genuine can be restored here with the Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups. You can't get the Two of Cups without the Ace. It's like, it starts here. It starts with accepting the opportunity for something genuine. I don't even care if this is family, friends who genuinely care about this person, who genuinely wanted to see them good and succeed in life. It's like, I genuinely care about you. I genuinely want to see you good. I always had pure intentions, right? This person's like, no, I'm going to go to people who genuinely cared about me all along. This is someone who's grieving that they didn't do that sooner, right? Wow, this is a lot of information. Let's see if we can get some soul's journey lessons for this one. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is someone who's looking at maybe the past, reviewing the past, valuing good people. It's like, how did I not use my discernment sooner? How did I let my greed overtake me? How did I let my ego overtake me? How did I let my, my addictions overtake me? It's really a very good self-reflective state that brings about a new beginning that one wants to like actually accept. Because I really feel this coming out is somebody who once upon a time didn't even deem themselves worthy of accepting God's gift to them. It's like, how can you have your hands free to accept this when you're too busy, caught up and tied up giving into this? Carnal things, addictions, negative energies. I'm also getting something about this person was a walking like host for negative spirits, like a vessel for these things. Okay. What are the soul's journey lessons for this person? Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. What did I say about this person transitioning? There's movement happening. It happened energetically. I feel like for some of you, the energies are happening right now and it will pan out in the physical world in maybe a few months, a month. My readings typically stretch up to a month. So something I read about a month ago can literally start happening right now. I like to go back and see the readings I posted a month ago sometimes. But anyway, this change is happening. The movement already happened energetically, I feel. Okay, for some of you, that's it. The energy is happening now, and this could pan out in the physical world at a later date. But flip it, switch it. This is change. Someone is evolving, and they know they can't evolve and change if they don't move their behind, if they don't accept something better, something healthier. Okay? So that's that transition. It's happening, I'm hearing. This person already received karma, I feel. They already received the consequences of poor choices. So this is someone who's like, I had enough here. I genuinely had enough, and I am good enough for better. Good on you. Like, nobody has to, I'm just getting the energy of suffering is optional. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. There are certain things in this surroundings. Maybe this person wanted to see better in a toxic surrounding, and they're just accepting, I can't grow, I can't make do with this nasty surrounding. It just feels like I have to accept that that's always going to be toxic, or somebody's always going to be problematic, and they're transitioning. Oh, there's another one here. Death. Wow. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Whew. There's an ending to this side, to them. There's an ending to an environment. There's a big change. There's a very big change. This is really giving from the ending comes a huge shift. This is a big deal. These are these are two of the most powerful cards of this deck. From endings to beginnings and movement. Wow. One more. Surrender. Wow. What did I say about this person being kind of controlling, and they had a false sense of control when really the devil was controlling them all along? I can release my need to control. If they release the need to control with this devil card here, because this one loves control, the ego. If they can release it and just go with the flow, the current will sweep them where they need to go anyway. It's like if they stopped resisting this blessing, this change, they would be better off a long time ago. This is someone who's upset that they resisted change. But why did they resist change? Because they had a false sense of control with a toxic surrounding. Like, oh, if I can control this toxic surrounding, I'm good. If I can control my habits, like, oh, I don't know, binge drink 5 days a week. I'll only binge drink 1 day a week. There's something about a false sense of control, but still entertaining the toxin. Even if this is a toxic relationship. Oh yeah, me and Suzanne fight like cats and dogs, but maybe if I control this situation, if I have it under control, we can have a harmonious sense of togetherness. Yeah, bye. And then before you know it, they're biting each other's heads off again, or this one cheated, or this one threw this, or this one punched that one. It's like, huh? Someone is realizing they can't change a toxic surrounding. They can only control themselves in moving forward, in surrendering the need to control the toxin and just leave it behind and accept better. There really was a false sense of control. The fact that this says I can release my need to control and just surrender to where the current is taking me anyway. I will be better off because God always had the best waiting for me. I just needed to open my arms and accept it. But if I'm too busy controlling everything else, that really ain't even worth controlling, because who wants to sit here and try to play, no, I got the stick shift in hand. No, I got the steer wheel in hand. With this one, let Jesus take the wheel. I don't know who needs to hear this. It's like, why are you, it's like you're trying to fight with a stick shift with the devil. He's like, no, first gear. You're like, no, second gear. No, third gear. You know how dumb you look trying to control this one? You look dumb playing with it in the first place. Jesus, take the wheel. Say, God, order my steps. Give a prayer. Say, listen, I don't know where I'm going, but God, you do it. You handle it. I will heed your warnings. I will move forward. I will grow. I'm just getting this energy of someone needing to surrender to God and say, listen, I don't always have it figured out. I want you to figure it out for me. It's like, you know, that's a very powerful prayer. Just say, God, order my steps. Anything that is from this one is not allowed to come near me. Let it eject itself out of my life organically in Jesus' name. Start saying these things. If you feel suffocated by trying to control a toxic environment, let it go. Who has time? You are literally fighting with the devil about chaos, about nothing worth fighting over, when all you have to do is release and accept God's gift to you in releasing it. But you can never accept this open arm if you're too busy fighting for control with a toxic environment, person, place, addiction, or thing. I don't know who needed this realization, but you're here, so hey. It's like, you know how dumb we look going back and forth with this one? This one wants us to go back and forth with it. Whether it be internally in our minds, in our ego, with people. This one always loves the back and forth, because the more you entertain this crap, the more time it takes away from you in basically being in God's gift and blessings around you. It's like, no, let go. Life is just a constant loop of surrendering to God's will over your life. Stop going against it. You stub your toe, you entertain toxin, you give in to addictions. Let it go. I'm also hearing someone who struggles with addiction. Give yourself 21 days. Fast for an X amount of days. Stop giving into whatever it is you used to give into. Give yourself 21 days at the least of not drinking anything, smoking anything. Don't even take your sleeping pills, not even a melatonin. No coffee, nothing for 21 days to break the habit, to shed, okay? Because it's like, if you stop doing one thing, you can replace that addiction with another. Do it for 21 days, okay? You don't even have to admit in the comment section that I'm talking to you, but do it for 21 days. What do you have to lose? Because this one is just using you like a pawn, and this false sense of control that you have over this thing, this addiction, this relationship, this side to yourself I'm hearing. Just let it go. Let it go and go where you feel guided to go. Don't let this one hold up the line, hold you up. You have a vision for yourself. You have a vision for what you want to see in your life. Trust that wherever God is guiding you, you and your loved ones will be safe. But you need to love yourself enough. Know that you are good enough for this, okay? You're here. God wanted you here. I don't know who needed that. It's like, God, you have purpose here. Hello? Why wouldn't you accept God's gift to you? You have purpose here. You think it just, I don't know. This is someone who has a gift. It feels like a blessing, but it's like, how can they accept if they don't love themselves? You're here. Okay? You're here for a reason. You found this reading for a reason. You need that reminder. Here it is. And get out of this space of regret, okay? Get out of here. This is where you're at, likely. Whoever this is for is that 5 of Cups energy. The fact that regret is in the reverse. You have to, okay, I'm going to read the card, and you need to write this down, okay? Because this is for you, who is in 5 Cups, okay? That's that sadness, that's that mopey regret, okay? That's this card. All right? Look at the card, okay? If this is how you feel, I want you to write this down. I know that I cannot change the past. You can't change the past. You have now and you have the future, right? So tell me, what good does it do to stay here for longer than the reflection serves you? The only reason I would mope and be sad, I don't let this last too long. It's like, okay, wow, this is how I feel. Wow, this sucks. Oh my gosh. What did I do? Why did that happen? Is there a pattern here? That's all this sadness should serve you for. Don't stay here and let this spiral in some deep, dark, like, don't do that to yourself, whoever you are. Okay? You cannot change what you did. You can only learn from it and move forward as a result. But this right here, this will bring up feelings of, well, look what I did. I'm not good enough for that. Look what I did. I ain't shit for that. You cannot change the past. There are a lot of people who have, I don't know, gone to prison, have a renewed sense of faith and life, and they have purpose in their stories. Like, you have a story to tell. Okay? There's no testimony without the test, as they say. Don't sit here and sulk in what you did other than to reflect so you won't do it again. And whoever you are, you don't want to do this again. Whatever you did under this toxin, you don't want to see it, smell it. You don't want to do it again. That means balance has been restored and you not repeating a pattern. You want to transition. But how can you transition if you don't even feel good enough to accept better? Remember what I said. How can you transition if you don't even feel good enough to accept better? You can't. So you have to feel good enough, love yourself enough to accept better, to transition at all, right? If you feel like you're not ish and you stay with something that you know is terrible for you, that you know you got spanked for, it's like glutton for punishment. Don't do this to yourself. This is really giving me someone who's the kind of person who's just like, well, I deserve this punishment, so I'm going to sit here. No, this is your sign. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Whoever this is as well, they're good to people. Like, this is someone who, it's like, if you bless others, why can't you allow yourself the opportunity to bless yourself? Allow the opportunity for God to bless you too. This is someone who entertains toxic because they feel they're not good enough for better beyond this point. Like, you know what perpetual hell this one keeps you in? Life is tough enough. Why do you do this to yourself? Don't stay here. This is all about self-love too, because if you don't love yourself, how can you accept blessings? Yeah, man, I'm preaching today. What time are we on? 42 minutes. Your body is pissed at you. For some of you, I really did talk about someone who has a physical addiction. I'm hearing the C word. Get the F outside. Move your behind. For some of you, there's neglect of one's self and physical health. Your body is pissed at you. There's someone here who does or has done harsh drugs, or they drink. Okay, everything I say is for a reason. Okay, I heard the C word. All right. You be sniffing. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know what I'm hearing, okay? Don't do it. I don't know who that was for, but I heard it very strongly, the C word. And alcohol. Don't do it. All right. You deserve better. Your body deserves better. Look, whoever you are, you're in your head and your body is mad at you. This is your sign. Do it 21 days. I keep hearing you. Do it for 21 days. Get the heck out of your head. Get in your heart instead. It misses you. You need to get in your heart center. This is all about the heart. This is someone who's been closed off to their emotions for a while. I really have to go to the bathroom, so I'm trying to hurry this up. Ask. I can't make it up. What did I say? That somebody should set a prayer and say, ask God to order your steps. The card literally says, ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We are governed by many universal laws. What did I say? Right? And among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Set out an intention, pray to God, ask him, God, please order my steps, remove anything that doesn't serve my highest good, any addictions, toxic people, pattern, places, and things. Please remove all evil from my life. Order my steps. I surrender to you, God, and I surrender to the will over my life, your will over my life. Yeah, something like that. Okay, it's like, ask. What am I saying here? You need to pray and watch. And I'm telling you, watch. All you need to do is consent to the angels to help you. Surrender to your idea of controlling craziness in your life. I'm telling you right now. See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Please look beyond the mistakes of the past and only see the love that you still have in yourself. Give it to yourself enough to move forward and transition. It's like they want to help you. They want to help you go to work on your behalf to get you out of this situation. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation, it brings about healing in undreamed of ways. They want you to see past your errors, your mistakes, your misunderstandings, and only see love within each person and yourself. All right, let's get one of these. I'm preaching a lot today. This is definitely a general reading, though. I'm not even playing. This isn't like a very specific situation. I might do another one, but we'll see. I need a potty break. I need a potty break. Boom. Can you cough one up? No? Yes. Okay, whoever you are an overthinker. I'm also hearing you're brilliant. So what happens with a person who's very, very smart? They think 1,000,001 thoughts. They assume 1,000,001 alternatives and variables, and get out of your head. Get out of your head. That's where this one gets you as well. The goat man's like, yeah, you're this, you ain't nothing, you're na. Just shut up. Just be like, listen. Shut up. Cállate. Hold your back, okay? Cerramos boca. I gave you like 3 or 4 different languages. Say, cállate. Hold your back. Cerramos boca. Shut up. Okay? That's 4 ways you can tell this one to shut up. Okay? Just do it. It says, don't believe every crappy thought you have. Thoughts can be lying and sneaky lying bastards. Okay? It's like, I'm telling you, whoever you are, you're very smart, you're brilliant, you have an amazing future ahead of you, you have a blessing right in front of your nose. You're choosing to ignore it because this one wants you to reject God's gifts to you. I already told you. Say to this one, hold your back, cállate, cierra boca, shut the heck up, because I know what the truth is, I know where I'm headed, and I know that I'm good enough for these things, okay? Because your lack of self-love is what's kept you swimming here for way too long. Way too long. May this be the first act of love you've done for yourself in a very long time. And say, glory be to God. Say, thank you. Thank you for getting these negative thoughts out of my head long enough for me to just do something for me. Okay? This is someone who's struggling. This is someone who's struggling in toxic behaviors, addictive patterns, people, places, and things that prey on them. Okay? Yeah, man. Because whatever this is great. Whatever this new direction is, you could end up doing something you love, creating something you love. For some of you, this is offspring, like a blessing. Because sometimes Aces of Cups, they can be the birth of new life. Like, there's so much love. You know that love is like the highest energy of all? You ever notice when someone is in love, it's like they're on cloud 9. They can do everything so much better. They have a spring in their step. God wants to give this to you. I don't know in what way it comes about, but it's really like very pure and just emotionally fulfilling. It's overflowing. It's like your heart will literally burst from the seams if you accept it. But you're too busy telling yourself that you ain't good enough. Which is a trick. The card says, thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. These thoughts are lying to you. It is not the truth. Ask God for discernment. Say, God, I want your voice to be louder than the devil's voice. Start praying these things. Okay? That's what I have for you. Wow. For some of you, whoever this is has been neglecting themselves a little bit as well. It says, you're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. I'm telling you, be clean, get clean, whoever you are. Okay? The card says you look like a ish show. This is the card said it. It wasn't me. Okay? The card is like, clean yourself up. For some of you, this is someone who gave up on themselves, so they're indulging in addiction. It's like, no. It ain't over until I say it's over, right? It's a song. It ain't over. Something about that. There's a song that's coming to me. It's like a house music song. Something about it ain't over until if I'm still breathing. Like something about it isn't over if I'm still breathing. It shouldn't be over if you're still breathing. Anyways, y'all, I'm piped up. You know what it is? Bang. That's just so silly. I'm like, why am I so hyped in this reading? I'm like, oh, bang. I had an energy drink. Secrets out. That was so funny. Anyways. I have to go work out anyway. So I had a little bit of this drink. This drink is the bomb. It's got 0 calories, super creatine. I didn't finish it. I only drank half, but damn, I'm going to get out of here. I have to go to the bathroom. Take care of yourselves. Whoever you are good enough. This is your very blunt reminder, okay? The 4 ways. Again, tell those thoughts. Cera boboca, cállate, hold your back, which is Dutch, okay? A personal favorite. And shut up, okay? Start saying this. Say, God, I want your voice to be louder than these voices. All right? That's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.